Welcome back at 6:25. Well, the Tippecanoe County Public Library and its branches are celebrating Reading with the One Great Read program. This year's book choice is The Devil in the White City by Erik Larson. Alison Moss and Nick Schenkel join us this morning with more about this year's programs and learning opportunities. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about this program for people out there in the community that don't really know.
Well, every summer we have what we call a community read. And this is an event that had its origins a little over 10 years ago in Seattle. And the idea is get everyone reading, talking about the same book, and attending our special activities that we have every year.
And so this year's book is The Devil in the White City by Erik Larson. Just a little bit of a sneak peek or a synopsis of the story.
It's a fascinating story. It's a true story of the Great Columbian Exhibition that was mounted in Chicago in 1893. It was meant to be in 1892, but it kind of slipped the years. Things will happen. And it's the story. It's the alternating story between the development of the White City, which is the actual Columbian Exhibition itself, and this mass serial murder who preys on people coming to the exhibition. They move from chapter to chapter, each chapter taking a different part of the story, and by the end of the book you are absolutely enthralled that these two totally different activities can be happening at the same time in the same city. It's why it's called The Devil in the White City.
It's kind of neat because Chicago is still so close to the Lafayette community here,
Exactly.
so people will be able to relate. Why this book? How do you guys choose these stories throughout the year?
We have a committee that's made up of staff from both our libraries and other organizations around town. And we have regular meetings. We usually begin nominating titles within the committee and discussing. We discuss for quite some time, and then we make a recommendation.
Just a great way, I guess, for the community to get involved and to kind of learn, too, while they're at it. So tonight we have an event starting at 6 o'clock at the West Lafayette Public Library?
Correct. We'll be featuring entertainment from one-size-fits-all improv group. They're always fun when they do this kind of thing. And we'll be encouraging folks to read Devil in the White City, get some initial reaction from people who have already read it and see what they think, and encourage the rest of us to delve into it. And just have some fun talking about what year's One Great Read holds for all of us.
Hey, sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. Well, coming up at the bottom of